The hearing on the scrapping of the Limpopo Liquor Act has been postponed to the 18th of August by the High Court here in Polokwane. The issue was set to be heard today, but after a lawyer representing the EFF requested, put in an application that they be joined on the matter, court decided that they will set a new date to hear arguments from all affected parties. But to speak more about this application, I'm joined by the convener of the National Liquor Act, Mr. Ntimani. Mr. Ntimani, you are the applicant in this matter. You want the Limpopo Liquor Act to be scrapped. One of your main concerns is the moving of closing time from 12 midnight to 2 a.m. Take us through your reaction to this short postponement. The issue will only be heard on the 18th.
I think what is important to note today is that we only looked at the technicalities and not the merit of the case, which we strongly believe we've put something that is very compelling that will ensure that we're able to scrap or suspend this matter altogether. But we also have been advised, which is a big news for our liquor traders out there, that they can continue to trade pending the finalization of the matter. And that is a legal advice that we have received from our attorneys today. But importantly, it's a sad day in Limpopo that the government of this province that is tasked to protecting the economic fortunes of the citizens here chooses to fight this court, to fight this battle, and deny our liquor traders an opportunity to be able to put food on the table. But be that as it may, we'll be back on the 18th of August, and we are ready that this matter be tested before the courts, and we remain hopeful that we'll be victorious.
Mr. Ntimani, your advice, does it also affect on Sundays? Can liquor traders continue? The Act says the sale of alcohol is now open on Sundays and that they can start working at 9 a.m. instead of 10. Does the advice also affect that as well?
So that advice is based on the two issues that were advanced in our papers, which is the trading hours as well as the license renewal fees. So in our papers, we have asked that these be suspended, so the traders must continue to sell till 2 a.m., but that also there must be moratorium on an increase of the license renewal fees. So as it stands today, our advice stands that liquor traders must continue to sell till 2 a.m., and that is a legal advice that we encourage our members to take up.
But you don't know about Sunday or what should happen on Sunday?
That is not party to our court application, so we would like to believe, even though I'm misdirecting myself, that remains. But as for what our members have asked for, is that the scrapping of the 12 a.m. trading hours, and that those should go back to the pre-midnight liquor laws that we have seen in Limpopo, back to 2 a.m. So we encourage our members to really take up that offer.
Okay, moving on, Mr. Ntimani, we've seen a lot of stakeholders, even political parties are here. We've seen artists, they've been chanting outside court. You're talking about the loss of income and possible losses in jobs. Let's take us through what is your main argument about this negative economic impact?
Firstly, the main contention that we have is that this law is unconstitutional. The province misdirected itself in determining trading hours. As per Part B, Section 5 of the Constitution, a province cannot determine liquor trading hours. That is the preserve of local government, which means by extension it is a job of a municipality. But in this province, which feels that it is special, it has done the opposite and misdirected itself and determined trading hours. So we take an issue with that. But also, there is no science behind the proposal that liquor traders must close at 12 midnight. We ask for those papers to guide and support the argument that closing at 12 is going to make any social difference in the province, and those are yet to come. So we feel that the province acted irrationally and that they were emotional in how they directed this Liquor Act to be promulgated in the first instance. Hence we are challenging them. Our papers are very strong and we want to sit them in court on the 18th of August so that we can test the veracity of their claims that closing liquor 2 hours earlier is going to help them.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ntimani. That is the convener of the National Liquor Act, Mr. Ntimani, who says they have a very strong case for the scrapping of this Limpopo Liquor Act, saying that there's no scientific proof that there are social damages to this act. But government, I must add, government has always stated that there was time for stakeholders to give their opinion on this act before it was implemented, stating that it was gazetted and open for public comment since 2019, but stating that they are very ready to also defend this act inside this court. That's something that we expect to happen on the 18th of August when this matter gets back into this High Court. For now, I'll hand back to you in studio.